Hi everyone, welcome to my second episode of Makeup and Mystery. Today is strictly about makeup, no mystery here, but maybe it's a little bit of mystery because we are going to be reviewing this powder, and this was trending and I'm really late on this trend, but this has been sitting in my to use makeup bin, so I needed to try it out and I really wanted to maybe showcase this on my page. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear powder in a foundation in a powder. I almost got it. So this was blowing up because apparently it is really long lasting. Now I haven't found a powder that has lasted the whole day. If you would know me, I'm always touching up my powder because my face is oily and sweaty, especially in the summer right now. Well, it's not even summer, that's the funny thing. It feels like summer, but it's spring. It is May, which is, I need to write a complaint to somebody. So I'm going to see, because this is apparently waterproof, so we are going to test that today. I'm going to put it on with you, and I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day to see if it's going to last. Now, I'm going to try my best to not try to touch up. I just want to naturally see how my face reacts to this powder, and if it works, I will be overjoyed. So, first of all, the price point. This is a drugstore foundation powder. Now, I am an avid fan of drugstore makeup. I feel like you can get just as good and maybe even better quality products at the drugstore than you can at luxury places, but I won't name drop because I love Sephora, so I did name drop. Anyways, I'm going to see if this is just as good because we don't have to break the bank. Although this is around $20 if you go to your local Shoppers. I got it on sale and I think it was like around $18, $17, which if you're comparing it to a luxury powder is still affordable by $15 to $20-ish, which is crazy if you think about it. But yes, let's see if this works and I'll do maybe a little swatch for you guys. I'm wearing the shade Porcelain, the lightest one I could find. So stay tuned if you want to see how this wears on my face. Now this promises 24 hours. Now I'm always a little iffy when it comes to 24 hours because why in God's green earth would you ever want to leave a foundation on for 24 hours? But that's not my life to judge. So 24 hours, and they say it's waterproof. So a little something about me also, if you don't know me, I get very sweaty here and here. So if this actually works, I'll be very happy, but I'm also going to do check-ins throughout the day just to let you know how well it's holding up, and I will try my best not to blot or wipe away any excess oils that come through just to show if this is really good or not. So I got the shade 10 Porcelain, which I believe is the lightest shade. Now, I've always wanted to do this. Can you see? Hopefully it's focusing on it okay. I believe this is the lightest shade that's available. Okay, so can you see that swatch there? So it's a little bit more, that's kind of hard there. It's a little bit more golden than I would wear, but again, it was the lightest color, so I just thought we could make this work. So yeah, that's Porcelain if anyone is curious for shade matching. Okay, so we are very up close and personal. So again, I've only put on some concealer under my eyes, on my cheeks, and my red areas, but I wanted to not put anything on. Obviously, I have sunscreen because we must protect our face, and I have moisturizer on. I've done my eyebrows, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to take the sponge that comes with it, and I'm looking in my viewfinder here, so I'm not looking at everybody. Oh, I feel like it might be too dark for me. Looks like it's going on really well though. And now I didn't set my eyes, so I'm going to do that. Actually, I don't mind this. I quickly looked on my phone because it's hard to see. And I actually really like the way it's applying at the sponge. I'm not mad at it. Okay, so going in, I have to say, my experience so far, this is a very, very full coverage powder. Like, this does not look natural, which is not a bad thing, but for those just wanting a light cover, this is not the one for you. And definitely with the sponge, I'm noticing you get more coverage. This one, I really have to build it up, but this is very matte, guys. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup and I really like the way that the powder has settled into my skin. So far, so good. For anyone interested, I used the Sweet Peach Glow Face Palette by Too Faced. And let's just take a few seconds here to appreciate, this. So I used the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. I really love, this is my first time using this palette. I love it. And then I set my makeup using this Benefit spray. So after all the spraying, drying, I loved my finished look, but our time is not done. We still need to do some check-ins with each other to see if this powder holds up. I put this on around 3 o'clock, 3:15. It's now 4:15, and I'm just gonna zoom in. My chin always breaks apart, so that's just how life is. I don't know if it's gonna clear up. And I was getting a little hot on my forehead for reasons unknown, but that's actually holding up really well on my forehead, but it's just that chin. Anyways, I'm not going to touch it like I promised, and I will check in later as well. Hi, so I'm in my bathroom, and I'm going to get real close. So it definitely rubbed off a little bit. Switch over to my phone. I'm gonna have to see how to get my camera because I haven't moved from the bathrooms. Anyways, let me get close. So yeah, you can see my chin here, under my nose especially, and like I was talking about earlier, it's a little bit rubbed off. The bronzer looking like that is fine. My eye, yeah, not too bad. But again, it's only been like 4 hours. You know what? It's kind of what I expected it to be on my skin because my skin is not easy to work with. It's high maintenance, but that's just my truth. And it is now 9 o'clock and I'm ready to take all this makeup off. And if you can see, it's kind of the same. Not much has changed. You can tell it can come off. It came off my nose a little bit more. But you know, this area, this can get really sweaty too, and it doesn't look bad at all. So if you have oily skin like me, I think your face will love this powder. If you have dry skin, I think that it would probably cling to those dry patches. Luckily, before I exfoliated my skin, so it was fresh and ready, which, you know, exfoliation really does help your makeup settle, just FYI. Normal skin people, I feel like you guys have nothing to worry about with this powder, but I set it under my eyes. I don't love it as a setting powder for the eyes. I don't like that. That kind of looked cakey a bit, but I think, you know, it's worth a try, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it again, if I'm being completely honest. My dream in life is to find a product that will not break apart on my chin or my upper lip. Will it happen? I really don't know, but I really want it to happen. Thank you all for watching this video, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. And, you know, I've done a makeup video, so I think next time it's time for a crime story. So again, I'll list all my info below if you want to follow me on any socials, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.